a short 10-minute intermission in between. The runtime is about a little over 90 minutes. There will be, during the intermission, there will be the concessions you saw earlier. Bathrooms are located down the stairs. Yeah, I think that. Cell phones. Silence all your cell phones. I swear. Please. And yeah, welcome to the show.
Have you seen my son?
Paper, please.
Have you seen my son? He wears glasses, this tall.
Paper, please.
Hey, come on. What's up?
Next, please.
Where are you really
Any of you newspapers? Have any of you seen my son? Has no one seen him?
You were out of line. We'll take the blame. There are no better choice of words that we can use to explain. Get the heck out of here. We don't want no tears. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, my friend. You're gonna have to get the heck out. Make like a drum and beat it. Make like a tree and leave. All you fellas and Cinderellas, we're giving you the heat and the heck
merchant of Syracuse, plead no more.
Proceed, Silenus, to procure my fall, and by the doom of death and woes and all.
I am not partial to infringe our laws. It hath in solemn synods been decreed, both by the Syracusans and ourselves, to admit no traffic to our adverse towns. Nay, more, if any born at Ephesus be seen, any Syracusan marts and fairs. Again, if any Syracusan born come to the bay of Ephesus, they die. And their goods confiscate, to the duke's dispose, unless 1,000 marks be levied, to quit the penalty, and to ransom them. Thy substance, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore, by law, thou art condemned to die.
And yet this might come. When the deed is done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusian, say in brief the cause, why thou departest from thy native home, and for what reason thou camest to Ephesus.
No greater task could be imposed than I to speak my griefs unspeakable. Yet I'll utter what my sorrows give me leave. In Syracuse was I born and wed, unto a man happy but bore me, and by me had not our hap been bad. With him I lived in joy. Our wealth increased by prosperous voyages I often made to Epidamnum, till my father's death. And the great care of goods at random left drew me from kind embracements of my spouse, from whom my absence was not 6 months old. I became the joyful mother of 2 goodly sons. And, which was strange, the one so like the other as could not be distinguished but by names. That very hour, and in the self-same inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden. Male quadruplets, all alike. Those, for their parents were exceeding poor, I brought up to attend my sons. My husband, not meanly proud of 4 such boys, made daily motions for our home return. A league from Epidamnum had we sailed before the always wind-obeying deep gave any tragic instance of our home. But longer did we not retain much hope, for what obscure light the heavens did grant, did but convey unto our fearful minds a doubtful warrant of immediate death. The sailors left the ship, then sinking right to us. My husband, more careful for the ladder borne, fastened him unto a small spare mast, such as seafaring men provide for storms. To him, 2 of the quadruples were bound, whilst I was like heedful of the others. The children thus disposed, my husband and I, fixing our eyes on whom our care was fixed, fastened ourselves to either end the mast, and floated towards Corinth, as we thought. The seas waxed calm, and we discovered 2 ships from far, making a main to us. Of Corinth that, of Epitaurus this. But ere they came,
Nay, forward, old woman. Do not break off so, for we may pity, though not pardon thee.
oh, had the gods done so, I had not now worthily termed them merciless to us. For ere the ships could meet with us, we were encountered by a mighty rock. Which, being violently borne upon, our helpful ship was split in the mist. His heart, poor soul, seeming burdened with lesser weight, but not with lesser woe, was carried with more speed before the wind. And we watched as they 4 were taken up by fishermen of Corinth, as we thought. At length, we were seized upon by another ship. Thus have you heard me severed from my bliss. By misfortunes was my life prolonged, to tell sad stories of my own mishaps.
And for the sake of them thou sorrowest for. Do me the favor to dilate at full what hath befallen of them and thee till now.
At 18 years, my son, Antipholus, inquisitive after his brother, importuned me that his attendants, the Dromios, reft after their like-named brothers, might bear him company in the quest of him, whom whilst I, roaming clean through the bounds of Asia, coasting homeward, came to Ephesus. But here must end the story of my life, and happy were I in my timely death. Could all my travels warrant me, they live.
Hapless Amelia, whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap. Now trust me, were it not against our laws, my soul would sue as advocate for thee. But, though thou art a judge to the death, yet I will favor thee in what I can. Therefore, merchant, I'll limit thee this day to seek thy life by beneficial help. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus. Beg thou, or borrow, to make up the sum and live. If no, thou art condemned to die. Jailer, take her to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Felt that you were of epidemic. Hey, lest your goods do soon be confiscated. This very day, a Syracusian merchant is apprehended for arrival here, and not being able to pay out her life, due to the statute of this town, dies ere the wary sun set in the west. Here's your money I had to keep.
Go bear it to the centaur, where we host. And stay there, Dromios, till I come to thee. Upon this hour, it will be dinner time. Till then, I'll view the management of the town, and then return to sleep within my name. Hey, get thee away!
Many a man would take you at your word.
And go indeed, having so good a mien. Trust you believe, sir, that when I am dull and melancholy, lighten my humor with their merry jests. What, will you walk with me about the town?
Please you, I'll meet you upon the mart, and afterwards consort you till bedtime. My present business calls me from you now.
Farewell, so then. I'll wander up and down the city and view the manners of the town.
Sir, I commend you to your own content.
He that commends me to mine own content commends me to the thing I cannot have. I to the world am like a drop of water, that in the ocean seeks another drop, to find his fellow forth, unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I, in search of a father and a brother, in quest of them, unhappy, lose myself. How now, Dromios? How'd return you so soon?
Return so soon, rather approach too late.
The clock has struck 12 upon the bell.
My mistress made a one upon my cheek.
Mine, she is hot because the meat is cold.
And the meat is cold because you come not home.
I'm not home because you have no stomach.
And you have no stomach, having broke your fast.
Stop in your wincers and tell me this, I pray. Where is the money I just gave to you?
Ooh, the 6 pence you had of us a Wednesday last to pay the saddler for our mistress Crupper.
Well, the saddler had it, sir. We kept it not.
Oh, come. I'm not in a sport of humor now. Tell me and dally not, where is the money you had of me?
We pray you, sir. We come to you in post.
And if we return now, we shall be post indeed, for she'll score your fault upon our pace.
Come, Dromios, come. These jests are out of season. Reserve them for a merrier hour than this. Where are the marks you had of me?
To us, sir?
Why, you gave no gold to us.
Come on, sir. Knaves, have done your foolishness and tell me how you have disposed of your charge.
Well, our charge was but to fetch you from the mart, home to your house, the Phoenix, sir, to dinner.
My mistress and her sisters stay for you.
Where are the 1,000 marks you had of me, or I shall break those merry sconces of yours? Where are the 1,000 marks you had of me?
I have some marks of yours upon my pate.
I have some of my mistress's marks upon my shoulders.
But not 1,000 marks between you both.
Nor I.
Your mistress? What mistress hast thou?
Your worship's wife, my mistress at the Phoenix.
She that doth fast till you hie home to dinner?
Yea, dost thou jeer and flaunt me unto my face, being forbid? Hold. Take that! Oh! And that!
What mean you, sir?
For God's sake, hold your hand!
Nay, and we will not.
Or
We'll
we'll
take to our heels.
Upon my life, these villains are overwrought of all my money. They say this town is full of cozenage, these nimble jugglers that deceive the eye. If this proves so, then I'll be gone the sooner. I'll to the Dromios, and for them I'll stay. I greatly fear my money is not safe.
Neither my husband nor the Dromios returned, that in such haste I sent to seek their master. Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock.
Perhaps the merchant hath invited him, and from the mart he's somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us dine and never fret. A man is a master of his liberty, though go or come. So be patient, sister.
Why should their liberty than ours be more?
Because their business still lies outdoors.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill.
Oh, no, he's the bridle of your will.
None but asses will be bridled so.
Why? Headstrong liberties lashed with woe. There's nothing situate under heaven's eye, but hath his bound in earth, in sea, in sky. The beasts, fishes, the winged fowls. But are their male subjects at their controls?
The servitude makes you keep unwed.
Not this, but troubles in the marriage bed.
Were you wedded, you would bear some sway.
Ere I learn love, I'll learn to obey.
How if your husband starts some other where?
Till he come home again, I would forbear.
Patience unmoved, no marvel though she pause. They can be meek that have no other cause. So thou that hast no unkind mate to grieve thee, with urging, helpless patience wouldst relieve me. But if thou live to see the like right bereft, this full-begged patience in thee would be left.
Well, I will marry one day, but to try. Here comes your men. Now is your husband nigh.
Say, is your tardy master now at hand?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me.
And me, and mine ears could witness.
But didst thou speak with him? Knowst thou his mind?
Well, he spake his mind upon mine ear.
Beshrew his hand, we scarce could understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully that thou couldst not feel his meaning?
Nay, rather he struck so plainly we could too well feel his blows.
But say, I pray thee, is he coming home?
Why, sure, mistress, our master is whore mad!
Whore mad!
No. He meant not cuckold.
No.
But stark mad.
Yes, when I desired him to come home to dinner, he asked us for 1,000 marks in gold.
'Tis dinner time, quoth I.
May gold, quoth he.
Will he come home to dinner, quoth I.
May gold, quoth he.
Decay.
Where's the 1,000 marks I gave you, villains?
Hey, quoth I. It's burnt!
May gold, quoth he.
My mistress, sir, quoth I.
Thy mistress? I know not thy mistress. Hang up thy mistress. Out on thy mistress!
Quoth who?
Quoth our master. I know, quoth he. No house, no wife, no mistress.
And in conclusion, he did beat us there.
And me here.
And me here.
And me here.
Go back again, you wretches, and fetch him home!
Go back again and be new beaten home.
For God's sake, send some other messenger.
Back, Dromios, lest I break your pains across!
And he will bless that cross with other beating.
And between the two of you, we shall have holy heads.
Hence, pray peasants, and fetch your master home!
Are we so round with you, as you with us, that like a football you do spurn us thus?
Spurn us hence, and he spurn us hither. If we last in this service, you must case us in leather.
Fie, how impatience loureth in your face.
His company must do his minions grace, while I at home starve for a merry look. Hath homely age the alluring beauty took from my poor cheek? Then he has wasted it! Are my discourses dull? Barren my wit? Their gay vestments as affection's bait? That's not my fault, he's the master of my state. What ruins in me can be found by him not ruined. That he is the ground of my defeatures, my decayed fare. Sunny look of his would repair.
Self-harming jealousy. Fie, beat it hence.
Unfeeling fools can with such wrong dispense. I know his eye does homage elsewhere, or else what lets it be but he would be here. Sister, you know he promised me a chain? With that alone he would detain, to keep fair quarter with his bed. Since my beauty cannot please his eye, I'll weep what's left away and weeping die.
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy?
The gold I gave to the Dromios is laid up safe at the centaur, and the heedful servants are wandered forth in care to seek me out. Oh, see, here they are. Hi now, Dromios! Are your merry humors altered? If you love Stoke, so jest with me again! You know no centaur, you received no gold, your mistress had me sent home to dinner, my house was at the Phoenix. Were you mad, that thou so madly didst you answer me? And you, what answer, sir? When spake I such a word? Or me? Even now, even here, not half an hour since.
We did not see you since you sent us hence.
Home to the centaur with the gold you gave us.
Villains! That is deny the gold's receipt and told me of a mistress and a dinner for which I hope thou whilst I was displeased.
We are glad to see you in this merry vein.
What means this jest? I pray you, master, tell us.
Yea, dost thou jeer and flaunt me unto my teeth? Think'st thou I jest? Hold. Take that! And that!
Hold, sir, for God's sake! Upon your jest is earnest.
Upon what bargain do you give it us?
Because that I do familiarly, do use you for my fools and chat with you. Your sauciness will jest upon my love. If you will jest with me, know my aspect, and fashion your demeanor to my look, or I shall beat this method into thy sconces.
For God's sake, sir, why am I beaten?
And I.
Do thou wilt not know?
Nothing, sir.
But that we are beaten.
Shall I tell you why?
I, sir,
And wherefore?
for they say,
Every why.
hath a wherefore.
Why, first, for flouting me, and then, wherefore, for urging it a second.
Were any men thus beaten out of season?
What in the why and the wherefore is neither rhyme nor reason.
Well, sir, we thank you.
Thank me, sirs, for what?
Marry, sir, for this something.
That you gave us for nothing.
Well, then, I'll make you amends next and give you nothing for something. But say, sirs, is it dinner time?
No, sir. I think the meat wants that I have.
Oh, in good time. What's that?
Basting!
Well, then 'twill be dry.
If it be, sir,
We pray you,
eat none of it.
Your reason?
lest it make you choleric.
And purchase us another dry basting!
Well, sirs, learn to jest in good time. There's a time for all good things. Shh! It's soft who wafts us yonder.
Aye, Antipholus. Look strange and frown? Some other mistress hast thy sweet aspects? I am not Adriana, nor thy wife. The time was once when thou, unurged, wouldst vow that never words were music to thine ear, never object pleasing to thine eye, never touch well welcome to thy hand, never meat sweet savored in thy taste, unless I spake, or looked, or touched, or carved to thee. How comes it now, my husband? Oh, how comes it that thou art thus estranged from thyself? How dearly would it touch me to the quick, shouldst thou but here I were, licentious, and that this body consecrate to thee by ruffian lust should be contaminate. Wouldst thou not spit at me, and spurt at me, and hurl name of husband in my face, and tear the stained skin from my harlot brow, and from the false hand cut the wedding ring, and break it with a deep divorcing vow? I know thou canst, and therefore see thou do it. I am possessed with an adulterate blood. My blood is mingled with the crime of lust. For if we two be one, and thou play false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh, being strumpeted by thy contagion. Therefore, keep then far league and truce with thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonored.
Lead you to me, madam. I know you not. I to Ephesus am but 2 hours old, as strange to this town as to your talk.
Fie, brother, how the world has changed with you. She sent for you by the Dromios home to dinner.
By the Dromios.
By us?
By them. And thus you did both return from him, and that he did buffet you, and in his blows denied my sister's house for his, and her for his wife.
Did you sirs converse with this gentlewoman?
Us, sir?
We never saw them till this time.
Villains, thou liest, for even her very words did you deliver to me on the bar.
We never spake with her.
Not in all our lives.
Then how does she thus call her by her name unless it be by inspiration?
Ah! How ill it agrees with your gravity to counterfeit thus grossly with your servants, abetting them to thwart me in my mood. Be it my wrong, you are from me exempt, but wrong that wrong with a more contempt. Come, husband, I'll fasten on the sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, and I a vine.
To me she speaks. She moves me for her theme. What? Was I married to her in my dream? Or sleep I now and think I hear all this? What errors drive our eyes and ears amiss? Until I know the sure and certainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromios, go bid the servants spread for dinner.
Oh, this is a fairyland. If we do not obey, this will ensue.
They'll suck our breath or pinch us black and blue.
Dromios, you You snake! You suck!
We are transformed, master!
Are we not?
I think you are minded, so am I.
Nay, not only in our mind, but in our shapes.
No, we are apes.
If you are not aught, 'tis to asses.
No, sir, she rides us. And long for grasses!
Tis so. I am an ass. Else it could never be.
But I should know her as well as she knows me.
Come, well, no longer will I be the fool to put a finger in the eye and weep, while men and masters laugh my woes to scorn. Come, sirs, to dinner. Dromios, keep the gate. Husband, I'll dine above with you today. Sirs, if any ask for your master, say he dines forth, and let no creature enter. Sister Christina, come with me. Dromios, play the porter well.
Am I in earth, in heaven, or in hell?
Master, shall we be porters at the gates?
Aye, lest I break your pace. Come, Antipholus, we dine too late.
Good Signora Angela, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I come not ours. But here are villains that would face me down. They met me on the mart, and that I beat them, and charged them with 1,000 marks in gold, and that I did deny my wife and house. You drunkards, you, what did you mean by this?
Say what you will, sir, but we know what we know.
That you beat us at the mart, we have your hand to show.
I think you're acid.
Marry, so it doth appear.
And wrongfully suffer in the blows we bear.
You're sad, Signor Balthazar. Pray God our cheer may answer my good will and your good welcome here.
I hold your dainties cheap, sir, and you're welcome, dear.
Oh, Signor Balthazar, either at flesh or fish, a table full of welcome makes scarce one dainty dish.
Small cheer and great welcome make a merry feast.
But soft, the door is locked. Go bid them let us in.
Maud!
Marian!
Bridget!
Sissel!
Galleon!
Jen!
Los!
Nell!
Mome!
Malthorse!
Capon!
Coxcomb!
Idiot!
Patch!
Go get thee from the door, or sit down at the hatch.
What patches are made, our porter?
Our master stays on the street.
Let him walk for whence he came.
Lest he catch cold on his feet.
Who talks within there? Ho, open the door.
Right, sir, we'll tell you when.
And you tell us wherefore.
Wherefore? For my dinner. I've not dined today.
nor today, here you must not.
Come again when you may. What art thou that keepest me out from the house I owe?
The porters for this time, sir.
And our name is Dromio!
Oh, villain, thou hast stolen both our name and mine office!
One never brought us credits, the other only blame.
What coil is there, Dromio?
Who are those at the gate?
Let my master in loose.
Now let him in.
Faith, no, he comes too late.
And so tell your master.
If thy name be called, Luce, thou hast answered him well.
Thank you, love.
Good answer, Nell.
Thanks, love.
Thou baggage, let me in.
Can you tell for whose sake?
Master, knock the door hard.
Let him knock till it ache.
You'll cry for this minion if I beat the door down.
Who is that keeps the door with all the noise?
By my troth, your town is filled with unruly boys.
Are you there, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife's her name! Go get you from the door!
Now here's neither cheer, sir, nor welcome. We would fain have either.
In debating which was best, you would part with neither.
Go fetch me something. I'll break open the gate.
Break any breaking here?
And we'll break your knave's pate. Go fetch me an iron crow.
Have patience, sir. Oh, let it be not so. Herein you war against your reputation, and cause within the compass of suspect the unviolated honor of your wife. For sober virtue, years and modesty plead on her part some cause to you unknown, and doubt not, sir, that she will well excuse why at this time the doors are made against you. If by strong hand you offer to break in, here in the stern passage of the day, a vulgar comment will be made of it, and slander lives upon succession, forever house where it gets possession.
You have prevailed. I will depart in quiet, and, in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty and witty, wild, and yet too gentle. There will we dine. Get you home and fetch the chain. By this I know 'tis made. Bring it, I pray you, to the porpentine, for there's the house. That chain will I bestow, be it for nothing but to spite my wife, upon mine hostess there. Good lady, make haste. Since mine own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere, to see if they'll disdain me.
I'll meet you at that place some hour hence.
Do so. This jest shall cost me some expense.
And may it be that you have quite forgotten a husband's office? Antipholus, if you did marry my sister for her wealth, then for her wealth's sake, use her with more kindness. Or if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth. Muffle your false love with some show of blindness. Look sweet, be fair, become disloyalty. Bear a fair presence, though your heart be tainted. What simple thief brags of his own attaint? 'Tis double wrong to truant with her bed and let it read it in thy looks at born. Alas, poor women, make us but believe that you love us. faithful brother. Get you in again. Comfort my sister. Cheer her. Call her wife. 'Tis holy sport to be a little vain when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
Sweet mistress, what your name is else, I know not. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak. Lay open to my earthly gross conceit, smothered in errors, feeble, shallow, weak, the folded meanings of your words' deceit. Against my soul's pure truth, why labor you to begin wander in an unknown field? Are you a god? Will you create me new? Transform me then, and to your power I'll yield. But if that I am I, then well I know your weeping wife, weeping sister, is no wife of mine. And to her bed no homage do I owe. Far more to you do I decline. Oh, train me not, sweet mermaid, with thy note, to drown me in thy sister's flood of tears. Sing, siren, for thyself.
What? Are you mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but mated. How I do not know.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
It's good to wink, sweet love, as look on night.
Why call me love? Call my sister so.
Thy sister's sister.
That's my sister.
No, it is thyself. Mine own self's better part. Mine eyes, clear eye. My dear heart's dearest heart. My food, my fortune. My soul earth's claim. My sweet hope's heaven, and my heaven's claim.
All this, my sister is, or else should be.
Thee will I love, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband, yet nor I no wife. Give me thy hand.
Oh! Sir! Hold you still! I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill.
How now, Dromio? Where run you so fast?
Do you know us, sir?
I, Dromio? Am I your man?
I too am Dromio. Are we ourselves?
You are my Dromios, you are my man, you are thyselves.
I am an ass.
I am a woman's man, and besides myself.
As am I.
What woman's man, and how beside thyself, and you beside thyself?
Marry, sir, besides myself, I am due to a woman, one that claims me.
And I another that haunts me, one that will have me.
What claims do they lay to you?
Marry, sir, such a claim as you would lay to your horse.
She would have me as a beast.
A very beastly creature lays claim to me.
And me.
What is she?
Marry, sir, she's the kitchen wench.
Mine too, and all grease.
I know not what use to put mine to, but to make a lamp from her, and run from her by her own light.
What aspect is she of?
Swart, like my shoe, but her face, nothing half so clean.
Mine sweats. A man may go over shoes in the grime of it.
'Tis a fault that water will mend.
No, sir, 'tis in grain. Noah's flood could not do it.
What is her name?
Luce, sir, claims me.
And Nell me.
To conclude, this diviner laid claim to me, called me Dromio.
Swore that I was assured to her, told me what privy marks we had about us.
Mine knew the mark on our shoulder.
Mine the mole in our neck.
Mine the great wart on our
left arm.
Go hie you both presently, close to the road. I will not harbor in this town tonight. If everyone knows us, and we know none, then 'tis time to trudge back and be gone.
Dromio!
As from a bear, men would run for their lives.
So fly we from these wenches that would be our wives.
There's none but witches do inhabit here, and therefore 'tis high time that I were hence. She that doth call me husband, even my soul doth for a wife abhor. But her gentle sister, possessed with such a gentle and sovereign grace, hath almost made me traitor to myself. But lest I be guilty to self-wrong, I'll stop mine ears against the mermaid's song.
Master Antipholus.
Aye, that's my name.
I know it well, sir. Lo, here's the chain. I thought to have taken you at the porpentine. The chain unfinished made me stay thus long.
What is your will that I shall do with this?
What please yourself, sir? I have made it for you.
Made it for me, madam. I bespoke it not.
Not once nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it, and please your wife withal. And then soon at supper time I'll visit you, and then receive my money for the chain.
Madam, receive him now, for fear you never see money nor chain more.
You are a merry man, sir. Fare you well.
What I shall think of this, I cannot tell. But this I know, there's no man so vain that would refuse so fair an offered chain. I'll to the centaur, and for there the Dromios I'll stay. If a boat put out, then straight away.
Please.
Since Pentecost the sum is due, and since I have not importuned in you, nor would I now, but I'm bound to Persia, and want guilders for my voyage. Therefore make present the satisfaction, or I'll attach you by the office.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is growing to me by Antipholus, and in the instant that I went with you, he had of me a chain. At 5 o'clock I shall receive my money for the same. Please, if you walk with me down to his house, there I will discharge my bond and thank you too.
No. That trouble may you save. See where he comes.
While I go to the goldsmith's house, go you and buy a rope's end. That will I bestow among my wife and her confederates for locking me out of my doors by day. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Get thee gone, buy a rope, and bring it home to me.
I buy £1,000 a year.
I buy a rope.
A man is well holp up that trusts to you. I promised your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
Saving your merry humor, sir. Here's the note. How much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, the finest of the gold and chargeable fashion, which doth amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand debted to this gentleman. I pray you, see him presently discharged, for he is bound to see and stays but for it.
I'm not furnished with the present money. Besides, I've some business in the town. Good Signora, take this stranger with you, and with you take the chain, and bid my wife disperse the sum on the receipt thereof. Perchance I may be there as soon as you.
Then you will bring the chain to her yourself?
No, bear it with you, lest I come not time enough.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, I hope you have, or else you may return without your money.
Nay! Come, give me the chain. Both wind and tide stays for this gentleman, and I, to blame, have held him here too long.
The hour steals on. I pray you, madam, dispatch.
You hear how he importunes me, the chain.
Why? Give it to my wife and fetch the money.
Come. You know I gave it you even now. Either send the chain or send me by some token.
Fine, now you run this humor out of breath. Where's the chain? I pray you, let me see it.
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Good sir, say whether you answer me or no. If not, I'll attach you by the officer.
I answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it you half an hour since.
You gave me none. You wrong me much to say so.
You wrong me more in denying it. Consider how this stands upon my credit.
Officer, arrest her at my suit.
I do arrest you and charge you in the Duke's name to obey me.
This touches me in reputation. Either consent to pay the sum, or I attach you by this officer.
Consent to pay thee that I never had? Arrest me, foolish lady, if thou darest.
Arrest him, officer. I would not spare my brother in this case if he should scorn me so apparently.
I do arrest you. You hear the suit. You hear the suit.
I do obey till I give thee bail. But, madam, You shall buy this sport as dear as all the metal in your shop will answer.
Sir, I will have law in Ephesus to your notorious shame. I doubt it not.
Master, there is a bark of Epidamnum that stays but till our owner comes aboard, and then, sir, it bears away.
Our baggage, sir, we have conveyed aboard.
The ship is in her trim, the merry wind.
They stay for naught at all but for their master, owner, and yourself.
How now, madmen? Why, you peevish sheep, what ship of Epidamnum stays for me?
A ship you sent us to hire waftage.
You drunken sots, I sent you for a rope and told you to what purpose and what end.
You sent us to the bay, sir.
For a bark.
I will debate this matter at more leisure, and teach your ears to list me with more heed. To Adriana, villains, give her this key. Tell her, in the desk, there is a purse of ducats. Let her send it. Tell her I'm arrested in the street, and that shall bail me. Hi, you villains, be gone. On, officer, to prison till it come.
To Adriana? That is where we dined.
Where Nell did claim me for her husband.
And loose me. Ah! Thither we must, although against our will.
For servants must their master's mind fulfill.
Luciana, did he tempt thee so? Mightst thou perceive austerely in his eye that he did plead in earnest? Yea or no? Looked he red or pale, sad or merrily? What observations madest thou in his case of his heart's meteors tilting in his face?
First, he denied you had in him no right.
He did me none, the more my spite.
Then he swore he was a stranger here.
And true he swore, though yet forsworn he were.
Then I pleaded for you.
Oh, and what said he?
That love I beg for you. He begged me.
With what persuasions did he tempt thy love?
Words that in an honest suit might move.
Oh.
First he did praise my beauty. Then my speech.
Oh! Did speak him fair?
Have patience, I beseech.
I cannot, nor will not hold me still. My tongue, though not my heart, shall have its will. He is deformed, crooked, old and sere, ill-faced, worse-bodied, shapeless, everywhere, vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, unkind, stigmatical in making, worse in mind.
Who would be jealous then of such a one?
But I think him better than I say. My heart prays for him, though my tongue do curse.
Here, go, the desk, the purse, sweet now.
Make haste.
How have you lost your breath?
By running fast.
Where's your master? Is he well?
Nay, he's in limbo, worse than hell.
A devil in an everlasting garment hath him.
One whose hard heart is buttoned up with steel.
One that before judgment carries poor souls to hell.
Why? What's the matter?
We do not know the matter.
He's rested on the case.
He's arrested? At whose suit?
We know not at whose suit he is arrested well.
Will you send him, mistress? Redemption, the money in his desk?
Go fetch it, sister. This, I wonder at that he, unknown to me, should be a debt. Was he arrested on the band?
Nay, not on a band, but on a stronger thing.
A chain. A chain. Do you not hear it ring?
The chain?
No, the bell. 'Tis time that we were gone.
There's the money. Bear its chain and bring your master home immediately. Sister, I am pressed down with conceit. Conceit, my comfort and my injury.
Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're well wanted. Streets are uneven in this new town. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, everyone's saying your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're well wanted. Streets are uneven in this new town. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, everyone's saying your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, everyone's saying your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Antipholus! There's not a man I meet but doth salute me as if I were their well-acquainted friend. And everyone doth call me by my name, Antipholus. Some tender money to me, some invite me, some give me thanks for kindnesses. Even now a tailor called me to his shop and showed me silks he's bought for me, and therewithal took measure of my body.
Master, here's the gold you sent us for.
What gold is this?
Why, sir, we sent you word an hour since that the bark put forth tonight.
When you were hindered by the sergeant.
Here are the angels you sent for us to deliver you.
These fellows are distressed, and so am I. And here we wander in illusions. Some blessed power, deliver us from hence.
Well met, Master Antipholus. I see you have found the goldsmith now. Is that the chain you promised me?
Avoid, Satan! I charge thee, tempt me not!
Master, is this Mistress Satan?
It is the devil!
Nay, she is worse! She is the devil's dam!
And here she comes in the habit of a light wench. Come not near her.
Your men and you are marvelous merry, sir. Will you come with me? We'll mend our dinner here.
Avoid, fiend! What tells thou me of supping? Thou art, as you all are, a sorceress! I charge thee to leave me and be gone!
Give me the ring of mine you had at dinner. Or, for the diamond, the chain you promised. And now be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Some devils would ask for the paring of one's nail,
Some a hair,
a drop of blood,
a pin,
but she, more covetous, would have
a
chain!
Master.
Be wise.
And if you give it her,
The devil will shake her chain and fright us with it.
I pray you, sir, the ring or else the chain. I hope you do not mean to cheat me so.
Avaunt, thou witch! Come, Dromios, let us go!
Now, out of doubt, Antipholus is mad, else he would never so demean himself. A ring he had in mind worth 40 ducats, and as for the same, he promised me a chain, both which, one and the other, he denies me now. The reason that I think that he is mad, besides the present instance of his rage, is of a mad tale he told today at dinner of his own doors shut against his entrance. But like his wife, acquainted with his fits, shut the doors against his way on purpose. My way is to now hie home to his house and tell his wife that, being lunatic, he had come to my house, rushed into my house, and took perforce my ring away. This course I fit his shoes, as 40 ducats is too much to lose.
fear me not, man. I will not break away. I'll give thee, ere I leave thee, so much money to warrant thee as I'm rested for.
Really?
Oh, here come my men. I think they bring the money. How now, sirs? Have you that I sent you for?
Here's that, sir. I warrant you will pay them all.
But where's the money?
Why, sir, we gave them money for the rope.
500 ducats, villains, for a rope?
500, sir, at the rate.
To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
The rope's end, sir, and to that end are we returned.
And to that end, sirs, I will welcome you.
But sir, be patient.
Nay, 'tis for us to be patient.
We are in adversity.
Good, now hold your tongue.
No, rather persuade him to hold his hands.
You horse and senseless villain!
We were senseless, sir.
Though we might not feel your blows.
You're sensible in nothing but blows, and so's an ass. And you!
I'm an ass indeed.
You may prove it by our long years.
We have served him from the hour of our nativity to this instant.
We have gotten nothing for our service from his hands but blows.
When I'm cold, he heats me with beating.
When I'm cool, he warms me with beating.
I am waked with it when I sleep.
Raised with it when I set.
Driven out of doors with it when I go from how.
Welcomed home with it when I return.
And I think when he hath lamed us.
We shall beg with it from door to door.
Come, go along. My wife is coming yonder.
Mistress, beware the rope's end! Beware!
Will you still talk?
How say you now, is not your husband, man?
His incivility confirms no less. Good Dr. Pinch, you are a conjurer. Establish him this true fence again, and I will please you what you will demand.
Alas, how fiery and sharp he looks! Mark how he trembles in his ecstasy.
Give me your hands. Let me feel your pulse.
There's my hand. And let it feel your ear.
I charge thee, Satan, housed within this man, to yield possession to my holy prayers. To thy state of darkness, hie thee straight. I conjure thee by all the saints in heaven.
Peace, doting wizard. Peace. I'm not mad.
Oh, that thou wert not poor distressed soul!
You minion, you! Aren't these your customers? Did this companion with the stupid face revel and feasted at my house today, while upon me the guilty doors were shut, and I denied to enter in my house?
Oh, husband, God doth know you dined at home today. Where else would you have remained free from these slanders and open shame?
Dined at home? You, villain, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were not my doors locked up and I shut out?
Perdie, your door's locked and you shut out.
And did not I in rage depart from thence?
In verity you did, our bones bear witness.
Since then we have felt the vigor of his rage.
It's good to soothe him in these contraries.
Madam, it is no shame. The fellows find his vein, and yieldingly can humor well his frenzy.
Thou hast suborned the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I sent the money to redeem you by the dromios who came in haste for it.
Money by us?
I'm not a rag of money.
When's not thou to her for a purse of ducats?
He came to me and I delivered it.
And I am witness to her that she did.
And God and the rope maker bear us witness.
Then we were sent for nothing but a rope.
Mistress, both men and master are possessed! I know it by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Say, wherefore didst thou lock me forth today? And why dost thou deny the bag of gold?
I did not, gentle husband, lock thee forth.
And master, we received no gold.
But we confess, sir, that we were locked out.
Dissembling villains, thou speak false in both.
Dissembling harlot, thou art false in all.
Oh, bind him, but not come near me.
More company, the fiend is strong within him.
Alas, how pale and wan he looks.
Will you murder me? Thou, jailer thou, I am thy prisoner. Wilt thou suffer them to make a rescue?
Romeo, let him go. He is my prisoner. You shall not have him. Hey,
Go bind these men, for they are frantic too. Quickly, quickly!
Peevish officer, dost thou have pleasure to see a wretched man do outrage and displeasure to himself?
he is my prisoner. If I let him go, the sum he owes will be required of me.
I will discharge thee ere I go from thee. Bear me forthwith unto his creditor, and knowing how the debt grows, I will pay it. Good master doctor, see them safe conveyed home. Oh, most unhappy day.
Master, we are here entered in bond to you.
Out on thee, villains! Wherefore dost thou mad me?
Master, will you be bound for nothing? Be mad, good master!
Master, cry the devil!
The devil!
God, for thy mercy! Idly do they talk. Sister, stay with me. Say, whose suit is he arrested at?
One, Angela, a goldsmith. Do you know her?
I know the woman. What is the sum he owes?
200 ducats.
Tell me, how is it due?
Due for a chain he had of her.
He did bespeak me a chain, but I saw it not.
When that your husband armed me today, took away my ring. The ring I saw upon his finger now. Straight after did he meet with the chain.
Maybe so, but I did see it not. Take me where the jailer is. I long to know the truth.
God, for thy mercy! They are loose again.
And with naked rage, let's call for more help and have them bound.
Away, they'll kill us!
I see these witches are afraid of rage.
She that would be your wife has read from you.
Come to the centaur to fetch our stuff from thence. Oh, how long that we were safe and sound aboard.
Faith, let us stay. Surely they will do us no harm.
You saw they speak us fair, give us gold. Methinks they are a gentle nation that, but for the mountain of mad flesh that claims marriage of me, I could find it in my heart to stay here still and turn witch.
Not I.
Nor I. Therefore to the centaur to get our stuff.
I'm sorry, sir, that I hindered you, but I protest he had the chain of me, though most dishonestly he doth deny it.
How is the man esteemed here in the city?
A very reverend reputation, sir, of credit infinite, highly beloved.
Speak softly, yonder as I think he walks.
'Tis so. And that self chain about his neck, which he forswore most monstrously to have. Good sir, draw near to me. I'll speak to him. Signor Antipholus, I wonder much that you would put me to this shame and trouble, and not without some scandal to yourself, with circumstance and oaths, so to deny this chain, which you now wear so openly. Beside the charge, the shame, imprisonment, you have done wrong to this, my honest friend, who but for staying on our controversy had hoisted sail and put to sea today. This chain you had of me, can you deny it?
I think I had. I never did deny it.
Yes, that you did, sir, and forswore it too.
Who heard me to deny or forswear it?
These ears of mine thou knowest did hear. Fie on thee, wretch! 'Tis pity that thou livest to walk where any honest man resort.
Thou art a villain to impeach me thus. I will defend mine honor and mine honesty if thou darest.
I do, and defy thee for a villain.
Run, master, run! For God's sake, run! In here!
Wherefore thronged you hither?
To fetch my poor distracted husband home.
I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
I'm sorry now I did rile him so.
How long hath this possession held the man?
A week he hath been heavy, sour, sad, much different from the man he was, but till this afternoon his passion ne'er broken to extremity of rage.
Hath he not lost much wealth by wreck of sea? Buried some dear friend?
Hath not else's eye straightest affection and unlawful love? Which of these sorrows is he subject to?
To none of these. Except to be the last, namely some love that drew him off from home.
For that you should have reprehended him.
Oh, why, so I did.
Aye, but not rough enough.
As roughly as my modesty would let me.
Happily in private.
And in assemblies too.
Aye, but not enough.
It was the copy of my conference. In bed he slept not for my urging it. At board he fed not for my urging it. It was the subject of my theme. In company did I glance it, and still did I tell him it was vile. Bad.
And thereof came it that the man was mad in food, in sport, in life-preserving rest. To be disturbed would mad or man or beast. The consequence is then thy jealous fits have scared thy husband from the use of wits.
She never reprehended him but mildly, when he demeaned himself rough, rude, and wildly.
Why bear you these rebukes and answer not? He did betray me to my own reproof. Good people, enter and lay hold of him.
No, not a creature enters my house.
Then let your servants bear him forth.
Neither. He took this place for sanctuary, and it shall privilege him from your hands till I have brought him to his wits again, or lose my labor in assaying it.
I will attend my husband, be his nurse, die at his sickness, for it is my office, and will have no attorney but myself. Therefore let me have him home with me.
Be patient, for I will not let him stir until I have used the approved means that I have, with wholesome syrups, drugs, and holy prayers to make of him a formal man again. It is but a branch and parcel of mine oath, a charitable duty of my order. Therefore depart and leave him here with me.
I will not hence and leave my husband here, and ill it doth beseem your holiness to separate the husband from the wife.
Be quiet and depart, thou shalt not have him.
Complain to the Duke unto this indignity. Come, go. I will fall prostrate at his feet and ne'er rise until I have won his grace to come in person hither and take perforce my husband from the hermit.
Anon, the Duke himself in person comes to the melancholy vale, the place of death and sorry execution beyond the ditches of the abbey here.
Upon what cause?
To see a reverend Syracusian merchant who put unluckily into this bay, against the laws and statutes of the town, beheaded publicly for her offense.
We shall behold this death.
Kneel to the Duke before you pass the abbey.
Yet, once again, proclaim it publicly. If any friend will pay the sum for her, she shall not die. So much we tender her.
Justice! Justice, most sacred Duke, against the hermit.
He is a virtuous and a reverend man. It cannot be that he hath done thee wrong.
May it please your grace, my husband, Antipholus, this ill day a most outrageous fit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried through the streets, with him his bondmen, both as mad as he, doing displeasure unto the citizens by rushing into houses and bearing thence rings, jewels, anything his rage did like. Once did I get him bound and sent him home. He broke from those that had guard of him, and with his mad attendants and himself, each one with ireful passion, met us again, and madly bent on us, chased us away, until raising of more aid, we came to bind them again. Then they fled into this abbey here, whither we pursued them. And here, the hermit shuts his gate on us, and will not suffer us to fetch him out, nor will he let his servants bring him forth, that he may be taken home for help. Therefore, most gracious Duke, with thy command, let him be borne hence for help.
Thy husband served me well in my wars. Go, you, knock at the abbey gate, and bid the hermit come to me. I will determine this before I stir.
Mistress! Mistress! Shift and save yourself! My master and his men are all broke loose. Peaceful, your master and his men are here, and this is false that thou dost report to me.
Mistress, upon my life, I tell you true. I have not breathed almost since I did see it. He cries for you and vows that he can take you to scorn you of his face and chew and disfigure you.
Hark, I hear him now! Mistress, fly, be gone! Come, stand by me, fear nothing.
Born about invisible. Even now we have him housed in this abbey here, and yet there he is, past thought of human reason.
Justice, most gracious Duke. Oh, grant me justice, even for the service that long since I did thee, even for the blood that then I lost for thee. Now, grant me justice.
Unless the fear of death doth make me dote, I see my son Antipholus and his Dromios.
Justice, sweet prince, against that woman there, that hath abused and dishonored me, even in the strength and height of injury. Beyond imagination is the wrong that she this day hath shameless thrown upon me.
Discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duke, she shut the doors upon me, while she, with harlots, feasted in my house.
A grievous fault! Say, woman, didst thou so?
No, my good lord. Today, myself, he, and my sister did dine at home. This is false he burdens me withal. Ne'er may I look on day, nor sleep on night, but she tells your highness the simple truth.
Oh, perjured woman, they are both forsworn, and in this man justly chargeth them.
My liege, I'm advised what I say, neither disturbed with the effect of wine, nor heady wrath, provoked with raging ire. This woman locked me forth this day from dinner. That goldsmith there, were she not packed with her, could witness it, for she was with me then, who parted with me to go fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the Porpentine, where Balthazar and I did dine together. Our dinner done, and she not coming thither, I went to seek her. In the street I met her, and in her company that gentleman. There did this perjured goldsmith swear me down that I this day of her received the chain, which God she knows I saw not, for the which she did arrest me with an officer. I did obey, and sent my peasants home for certain ducats. They with none returned. Then, fairly, I bespoke the officer to go in person with me to my house. By the way, we met my wife, her sister, and a rabble more of vile confederates. Along with them, they brought one Pinch, a hungry, lean-faced villain, a threadbare juggler, and a fortune teller. And, gazing in mine eyes, feeling my pulse, cries out, I was possessed. Then, all together, they fell upon me, bound me, bore me thence, and in a dark and dankish vault at home, there left me and my men, all bound together, till, gnawing with my teeth my bonds in sunder, I gained my freedom, and immediately ran hither to your grace, whom I beseech to give me ample satisfaction for these deep shames and great indignities.
My lord, in truth, thus far I witnessed with him that he dined not at home, but was locked out. But had he such a chain of thee or no? He had, and when he ran in, these people saw it about his neck.
Besides, I'll be sworn he had the chain of hers. First when he forswore it on the mart, and then when he fled into the abbey here, from whence I think he has come by miracle.
I never came within these abbey walls, nor ever didst thou chase me. I never saw the chain, so help me heaven, and this is false.
Why, I think you all are drunk.
Yeah!
If here you housed him, here you would have been. If he were mad, he would not plead so coldly. You say he dined at home. The goldsmith here denies that saying. Sirrus, what say you two?
Sir, he dined with her there.
At the Porpentine, sir.
And he did, and from my finger snatched that ring.
'Tis true, my liege, this ring I had of her.
Sawest thou him enter the abbey here?
As sure, my liege, as I do to your grace.
Why, this is strange. You, go call the hermit hither, and bid him come to me. I think you are all mated or stark mad.
No. There you go. Come on. Yep.
Most mighty Duke, vouchsafe me speak a word. Haply, I see a friend will save my life and pay the sum that may deliver me.
Speak freely, Syracusian, what thou wilt.
Is not your name, sir, called Antipholus? And are not they your bondsmen, the Dromios?
Within this hour we were his bondmen, madam.
But he, I think him, gnawed into our cords.
Now we are his men and Dromios,
And
unbound!
I'm sure you, both of you, remember me.
Oh, ourselves we do remember, man, by you.
For lately we were bound, as you are now.
You're not one of Pinch's patients, are you?
Why look you strange on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life till now.
Oh, grief hath changed me since you saw me last, but tell me, dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
Nor you, Dromios.
No, trust me, ma'am.
Nor I.
I am sure thou dost.
I, ma'am, and I am sure we do not.
And whatsoever a man denies, you're now bound to believe it.
Not know my voice. Oh, time's extremity. Hast thou so cracked and splitted my poor tongue in 7 short years? That here, my only son, knows not my feeble key of untued cares? Yet hath my night of life some memory, my wasting lamp some fading glimmer left, my dull deaf ears some used to hear. Tell me thou art my son, Antipholus.
I never saw my mother in my life.
But 7 years since in Syracuse, boy, thou knowest we parted, but perhaps thou shamest to acknowledge me in my misery.
The Duke and all that know me in the city can witness with me that it is not so. I ne'er saw Syracuse in my life.
I tell thee, Syracusian, 20 years have I been patron to Antipholus, during which time he near saw Syracusia. I see thy age and dangers make thee dote.
Down with Syracuse! Off with her! Hey! Off with it!
Down with Syracuse!
Most mighty Duke, behold a man much wronged.
I see 2 husbands, or mine eyes deceive me.
Which is the natural man and which is the spirit? Who deciphers them?
We, sir, are the Dromios.
Command them away!
We, sir, are the Dromios.
Pray, let us stay.
Mother! Art thou not, or else a ghost?
Oh, my old mistress.
Who hath bound her here?
Whoever bound her, I will loose her bonds and gain a wife by her liberty. Speak, good Amelia, if thou bist the woman that had a husband once called Aegean, that bore him at a burden 2 fair sons. Oh, if thou be the same Amelia, speak, and speak unto the same Aegean.
Unless I dream thou art Aegean. If thou art he, tell me, where is that son that went with thee on that fatal raft?
By men of Epidamnum, he and I and 2 of the Dromios all were taken up. But by and by, rude fishermen of Corinth by force took the Dromios and my son from them, and me they left with those of Epidamnum. What became of them, I cannot tell, to this fortune that you see me in.
Why, here begins her morning story, right? These 2 Antipholuses, these 2 so like, and these 4 Dromios, 1 in semblance. These are the parents to these children which, by accident, are met together. Antipholus, thou camest from Corinth first?
Not I, sir. I came from Syracuse.
Stay, stand apart. I know not which is which.
I came from Corinth, my most gracious lord.
And I with him.
Me too.
Which of you two did dine with me today?
I did, sweet mistress.
And are not you my husband?
No! I say nay to that.
And so do I. Yet she did call me so. And her fair sister did call me brother. What I told you then, I hope I have leisure to make good, if this not be something I can see and hear.
Oh, that is the chain, sir, which you had of me.
I think it be, lady, I deny it not.
And you, madam, for that chain arrested me.
I think I did, sir. I deny it not.
I sent you money by the Dromios to redeem you, but I think they brought it not.
I didn't receive any money.
Your name?
Oh, that purse of ducats. The Dromios, my men, have given to me. Oh, I see we have met each other's men. And I was taken for him, and him for me, and thereupon these errors are arose.
These ducats pawn I for my mother here.
It shall not need. Thy mother hath her life.
Sir, I must have that ring from you.
There, take it. And much thanks for my good cheer.
Renowned Duke, vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us and here at large disclose all our fortunes. 33 years have I gone in travail of you, my sons, and you, the calendars of their nativity. Go to a gossip's feast and go with me. After so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I'll gossip at this feast.
Master, shall we fetch your stuff?
From shipboard?
Dromios, what stuff of mine have you embarked?
The goods you lay at host, sir.
Sir, in the centaur.
They speak to me, I am your master's Dromio. We'll look to that anon. Go, rejoice with thy brothers.
There was a greasy friend at your master's house that kitchened me for one of you today at dinner, Luce.
Oh, Luce is mine.
And another by the name of Nell?
Nell is my wife.
Well, they now shall be our sisters.
Not our wives. Oh, happy day!
See by you and you that I'm still a sweet-faced youth.
Oh, me too.
Will you walk in to see their gossiping?
Oh, not I.
Nor I, sir. You are our elders.
That's a question.
How shall we try it?
Ah, let me just. No.
Ah! We'll draw cuts for the senior.
No! Till then, lead you two first.
We came into this world like brother and brother.
And brother and brother.
So let's go out hand in hand.
And hand in hand.
Not one before another.
Yeah! Wow!
We are family. Brother, 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 and me. We are family. Brother, 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 and me.
Whoa!